Hey everybody, welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I am Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwoods Creations. This morning I am live on both Facebook, Good Morning Facebook, and TikTok at the same time. And this video is also going to be repurposed for my YouTube channel, so I am in all of the places. If you're watching right now, chances are you are probably watching the replay, so just type in #replay, let me know where in the world you are watching from. I am in my home in South Carolina. I have my wreath making business in our home. I'm in the guest bedroom that I've totally taken over. And the rest of my things are in the children's old playroom, which is the room over the garage. So y'all come on in. Let me know that you are watching by saying hi. Good morning, my friends on TikTok. Good morning, my friends on Facebook. I'm going to pull myself up on my iPad, so hopefully maybe I'll be able to catch some comments easier. I hope everybody's having a great day. I have been very sick, if you can't tell by my voice, but I'm tired of being sick. I am tired of laying on the couch, and I saw this little project that we're going to make in a magazine, and I thought I could totally do that. So let's do it together. Hello, Mackenzie. Hello, my friend Honey Bunny. I'm so glad you're hanging out. Good morning, Margaret. So the inspiration is a very simple, small swag with a bow on top. I got all the stuff. I've got my ribbons ready to go. So let's talk about it. Now, to build this swag, we're going to be using a lot of pieces from a Greenery Market. This is a really large spray. I love the pomegranates on it. Again, a lot of the stuff's come from Greenery Market, one of my favorite places. So with this spray right here, we have some beautiful berries, lots of twigs, a little bit of pine, which I really like a lot. Pine is not just for Christmas. I'm gonna just fluff this up. I love the pomegranates. When I was a little girl, one of my grandmothers had a pomegranate tree in her backyard, and I used to love eating fresh pomegranates. We're gonna be layering that up with this piece. Also came from Greenery Market. Y'all, I have a Greenery box subscription that I get every month from Greenery Market. I really enjoy it a lot. It's just filled with lots of greenery, just like this. This kind of reminds me of Nandina. We have a bush here in the South called Nandina. That's what these leaves remind me of. Let me cut off my tags so I can keep up with it. What's everybody doing this Friday morning? Like I said, I have been sick, and I'm tired of being sick, so we're gonna go live. Good morning, Laurel. Good morning, Combs and Waddles Farm. How's everybody doing? I'm just taking a minute and fluffing up all of my little sprays. This is going to be a simple, small fall swag just to hang on a door. I think I'm going to put it on my front door. All right. So if you have not joined in the colored ficus bandwagon, what are you waiting for? Because this stuff is so pretty. I got mine from Sims, but I know Craft Outlet and all the other places carry it. It's just colored ficus. I have mauve, orange, red, green. I think there's even purple. Some of us have been using black, which is super fun for Halloween. So I'm going to take one of these. Here's the rest of them. I got a big bundle of them. I think I'm only going to need one. Good morning, my friend Justin. Good morning, Lauren. I love that you put your name in your username. Okay, so let's just start building. Move these over here. So to build this swag, I'm just going to be layering my pieces up until it looks really pretty together. I'm going to intermingle them together so that it looks kind of like this one piece. Jackie, I get my wreath making supplies from all kinds of places. I will come back in and give you the link so that you can download the list and so you can purchase from places where I purchase from. Hey Kathy, I thought that was you. So we're going to start with this on the bottom, okay? And let's first add this piece. Isn't that pretty? I love the different colors. Makes me so happy. Hello, my friend Katniss. I'm just gonna lay these two pieces on top of each other, just like that. I don't think I'm gonna need my hot glue because I think I'm just gonna be zip tying everything together, but I've got my hot glue skillet right off camera, getting nice and warm and gooey. If you do not use a hot glue skillet and you are a wreath maker or a crafter that uses hot glue a lot, you really need to get yourself one because they're phenomenal. So here is our focal piece. This is what I am bouncing all of this off of. I'm going to lay this in as well. And I'm just lining up the spines of all of these different sprays here on my table. Just like that. Okay. Hey, Tammy. Tammy, I am feeling better. I'm tired of laying on the couch. So we're going to make something pretty. This is going to make me feel much better. Let's add this fun little spray as well. Now, you can find sprays like this in all of the places. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart even carries things like this. So don't get stuck on what you don't have or what you can't find. Go out and find things that you love, that you enjoy using, and make something pretty. I'm going to take this one and just kind of slide it up into this little bundle that I'm making. Just like that. So here's what we have so far. Okay. We're just making a swag. Bundling everything up. I've got all of my spines lined up together on the back. Good morning, Becky. Now, this is all I'm going to do right now. So let's zip tie all this goodness together. I'm going to start at the top. Let me spin it around so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to start right here at the top. And when I zip tie them together, I'm going to try to weave my zip ties through the branches of these sprays because I want them to be, I want them to be stuck together. Like really, really well. Good morning, Lisa. So I'm going to come up through a couple of these pieces and just begin to zip tie. That's all I'm doing. Hey Tammy, where did the third spray come from? Probably Sims. I really enjoy ordering from Sims Pottery. They have great prices. It's a family-run business. Their website is kind of, but I really enjoy ordering from Sims. I'm gonna flip it back over. So here's what the back looks like. It's just all stacked up. I'm going to take another zip tie and I'm going to go about halfway down and weave my zip tie in and out through all of these pieces that I've layered up together and zip tie those down as well. I just don't want any of them slipping out. You know what I'm saying? These are great little pieces for us to add to our Etsy shops. This is a great little quick project to do on a weekend. I really would like to decorate my front porch this weekend. That's my goal. When I get off of this live with you guys, I am going to, hold on, I missed one. I'm going to get in our attic and pull down my Halloween boxes, my fall boxes. I don't really decorate that much for Halloween. My children are older now. Does anyone else really love to decorate for Halloween? Let me know. Hey Debbie, I am feeling better. Thank you for checking on me. We went on a big trip. My husband and I went on a big trip. And all of my family's like, I bet you got sick from the airplane. No, I didn't. I got sick from my high school boy who was sick when we left. And it just took that time to for me to get sick. And bless his heart, sometimes I'm not a very sympathetic mother. And I didn't realize that he was really sick. I'm like, you're fine, you're fine. Go to school, you'll be okay. So I hope that that child did not feel as bad as I felt when I sent him to school. Anyone else done that before to your poor children? Hey Gina, Gina loves to decorate for Halloween. That is so much fun. I wish that we don't really have a whole lot of Halloween. We don't really have a whole lot of trick-or-treaters in our neighborhood. I think that if we did, I would probably decorate a little bit more. Now, when my children were little, we used to put up a blow-up house, and it was super fun. But they're not little anymore. Our daughter is our youngest, and she is a freshman in high school. And honest to goodness, I don't even know that, I don't think anybody's going to go trick-or-treating this year. Because, you know, she's a freshman. My younger son is a senior. They don't need to be trick-or-treating. I'm sure they'll have some other fun that they're going to get into. What I'm doing is I'm simply just pulling the ficus up to the top. I'm giving it a little bit more depth. Everything in here has wires on it, so I'm able to really manipulate my pieces. I really, really like the pine. I really like that a lot. Kathy says sick days in her house was generally a craft day. No, my thing is, if you are sick, if you're not going home, if you're not going to school, your hiney is laying on the couch so I can watch you to make sure you're really sick. Okay, so here's what the back looks like. And what I've done is I've just intermingled all of these sprays, all of these layers. I've like pulled them forward, pushed them back, trying to maintain the triangle shape. I want to make sure I'm keeping that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that's my goal. Hello, Diana. So now the next thing we have to think about is how are we going to attach this to a door? How are we going to hang it? I'm going to take one of my longest, strongest pieces and create a U shape that will be the hanger. Okay. So let's take these other pieces. I'm going to cut these off. Guys, if you don't have a pair of Knipex, they are amazing. They will cut so many things relatively easily, just like that. All right, so here's what we have. I've got one long one going up. Hello, my friend Stacy on Facebook. Now, I'm just going to bend this around. To create a U shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. I've bent it all the way over. And I've got this little part right here. I'm going to zip tie this together to make it nice and neat. Love me some zip ties. I saw this idea. I've been doing a lot of internet surfing, and I saw this in one of the fancy catalogs. It was simply just a small, simple swag with a bow on the top. And I immediately thought of all of the beautiful greenery and sprays that I have recently gotten from Greenery Market, and thought I can make that. That'll be easy. So that's what we're doing. I get inspiration just like you from all of the places. Okay. So here's my hanger. It's really pretty. Have to keep me in ribbon. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, so here's what we have. Let's make a bow to go on top of it. Now, my idea was to just make a round bow. So let's see how that works. Kathy, no, who was it? Someone, Alyssa was asking, is this going to go on a wreath? No, this is the wreath. This is going to be the wreath. This is going to be what we hang on our front door. Let's talk about ribbon. You know, I love ribbon. It just makes me happy. So I've pulled over all sorts, all colors, all different things. I really love that ribbon. This came from Sam's in the spring a couple of years ago, but look at that pretty sunflower print. Got me some houndstooth and then this pretty blue. Oh, Cynthia, you are so sweet. Cynthia says, I am on live today. She missed bow making Monday. I know, I'm sorry. I've been really sick, but I'm forcing myself to be better. I'll put it that way. All right, so I really want to use this. I really want to use that. Nope, I'm not using that one. I really want to use that. Nope. Taking that out of the mix. Let's try it. Let's try it. Listen, don't stop yourself from playing with your ribbons because you think it's not going to look good. All of them go together. We're just having fun. Wreath making, it does not have to be hard. Always remember that. So I'm going to grab my Easy Bow Maker. I got this from my grandmother. You can find this in my Amazon storefront. If you're on TikTok, it's in the link. If you're on TikTok, it's in the link. If you're on Facebook, I'll come back in and leave it for you if you would like for me to. Just type in Easy Bow Maker. Let's make a simple loopy bow. If you've been hanging out with me for a while, you know that I love a black and white because I think that it just makes everything look a little bit more fancy. It just really steps up our ribbon combinations and just makes them pretty. All right, let's see. So this is an 18-inch. Yeah, let's use it. I can always cut it shorter. Can't make them longer, but I can always cut them shorter. Oh, Becky is fighting with a washing machine. Oh no. That stinks. It's amazing how dependent we are on all of our conveniences. And when they don't work, it's a bad thing. I'm starting on the bottom with my 2.5 inch houndstooth ribbon. I'm gonna have one long tail and some loops to go with it. Lisa, I know, I love this ribbon too. Let me cut my tail. Whenever I'm finished with the ribbon, I always use a straight pin to secure it so it's not like flying around all willy-nilly. Now I can't. Now I don't see my straight pin. That's okay. Here we go. Just like that. Now, be the boss of your loops. That means I'm going to pull them around where I want them to be. So that's my first layer. Hey, Jamie. I know it's been a while. I have not felt good, girl. Let's use this one. I got this from Hobby Lobby. There were only 2 left the day that I found it, and I grabbed both of them. And it's actually a pretty good thickness of ribbon. And the wire seems to be good as well. Let's start our tail. Guys, if you want to know how to make a bow, it's in the link on TikTok. You guys know where the link is on TikTok. And if you are on Facebook, just type in bow tutorial and I'll make sure to get you one. Oh, Jamie, you are so sweet. Jamie says, I am the best to watch because I take my time and I'm easy to follow. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me this Friday morning. Y'all, every day I've had to ask my family, like, what day is it? What day is today? I don't want to send my children to school on the wrong day. Or miss something important. Yeah, I do like this ribbon. Anybody else got this ribbon from Hobby Lobby? It is really nice. It's a very good weight. It's a really nice texture. I love that you love how I teach, guys. Listen, I don't know if you know this or not, but I have a monthly membership where we meet once a week to make beautiful things. We made this wreath a couple of weeks ago. We've done several different arrangements. We've done a lot of cemetery pieces because that's what my community members were interested in. So yeah, I would love for you guys to join us in Ashley's Wreath class membership. If you want to know more information, you can just reach out to me directly. I'd be happy to share. Yes, Jamie, I need a t-shirt that says, be the boss of your ribbon. Be the boss of your bow. Good morning, Diana. All right, so listen, this is directional ribbon. That means there is one way up and one way that's upside down. I am not stressing about that today. I'm letting that go. For real. In fact, I'm not even going to do a long tail. So it's not going to matter. So I've got 2 long tails that I'm going to pull back behind my swag. And then the rest of my ribbon, I'm just going to make like round layers. I'm not going to have like a really long one. Hello, Doris. How are you doing? Push, push, push. Twisting that over. I love to buy ribbon from all the places, guys. If you want to know, if you want the list of where I like to shop, just leave a comment on Facebook and I'll get it to you. And if you are on TikTok, it's in the link, okay? Tammy says the membership is worth every penny. It really is a good deal because not only do I have the monthly membership, but I also have a separate Etsy shop where I put all of my step-by-step tutorials, right? And it is a much better deal to have the monthly membership than it is to purchase little one at a time workshops. Here we go. Oh, that's really pretty. Love it. Jamie is asking, what is the specific bow maker you use? It's called a Easy Bow Maker. It is in the link of my TikTok account, so you can go there and find it. This one looks a little different. This one came from my grandmother, my Mima, years ago. I have built a very successful Etsy shop on this little wooden tool right here. It does look a little different now. They've got a couple more, it's longer, they've got a couple more little dowels on it, but it's the same concept, okay? Hey, Tammy. Tammy says she needs this black and white ribbon. Listen, just go to all the places and look for houndstooth ribbon. Yeah, words are hard. Words are hard. Okay, so I've got these 2 left. And I think I'm going to use both of them because why not? Why not, people? I really, really, really like this one. So this is a glittered ribbon. I think it came from Greenery Market. I think it came from Greenery Market. Julie says, use the blue. It's got a great wire. So let's start by cutting the tail. Now listen, I'm a little different. This is how I start all of my tails. I think it's because I'm a little lazy. I don't want to have to do the dovetail thing. But I just do a diagonal. It's easy, it's quick, it's just my thing. I know that you are going to do what you love. And that's what makes us all amazing. Because we're all different. We can see designs and be inspired by designs that other people have made. And even if I wanted to make it look exactly the same way as the other maker, I couldn't. Because we're all different. Let's just do one more loop. Just like that. Alyssa is asking, can I show the center of the bow, how I'm connecting them? Sure, hold on. Be the boss of your bow. Pull your loops where you want them to be. Okay, so here is the center of my Easy Bow Maker. I'm keeping pressure on it because I don't want them to pop out. I don't want all this bow goodness that I've done to pop out and be ruined and have to do it over again. So what's happening is everything is cinched in between these two, in between these 2 dowels. And every time I twist my ribbon over, it gets cinched upon itself. So it holds it nice and good in between the dowels. And when I pull it out, I finish off my bow with a zip tie. I do not use floral wire because I could never make that stuff work very well. And the zip tie really cinches everything down in its place, which is why I move it all around. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, friends. All right, let's use this one. I know I got this from Greenery Market. It's beautiful. It's got like, Alana says that this kind of ribbon has wire that you can write your name in. Alana and Bill are the owners of Greenery Market. They just got they just updated their website, and their website is just phenomenal. So if you have never gone to check out greenerymarket.com, go check out their website. They have done such work. It is a beautiful, easy to navigate. Alana picks ribbon bundles. So if you have a hard time putting ribbon together, she has done the work for you. And I can't say enough good things about the beautiful things that they have and the way that they put it together. Hey, Melissa. Melissa says it's a great site. It is a great site. They've done some hard work. They paid a lot of money to get that website looking beautiful, and it is very beautiful. All right, I'm just gonna do one little layer. Pam says she loves my shirt. You were so sweet. Listen, there's a story behind this shirt, Pam. So we have 3 children, 2 boys, and our daughter, who I love dearly. She is such an independent spirit. Sometimes I'm like, who did she come from? And I buy her clothes all the time, right? Because that's how I show my love. I buy her clothes, which she does not like and does not want. And this is one of the shirts that I bought her a couple of years ago, and she's like, I am never wearing that. So now it's mine. I can't believe I can actually wear it. It must be so oversized. But yeah. She's my independent little spirit. And I love her so much for that. She sent me a message earlier today trying to talk me into signing her out of school. She says they're doing nothing. They've already taken their test. I could just come and get her. To which I said, absolutely not. Leave me alone. All right, guys, so I'm taking this piece of bind wire. I'm sliding it underneath all of this bow goodness. Taking my zip tie as well. Making sure I get underneath all of those layers of ribbon. I'm going to pull the buckle of my zip tie up and the tail up, and I am compressing all of those loops, all of that ribbon in between those 2 dowels down. That is very, very important. Okay, hand on the top, I'm going to pop it right up. Looks just like that on the back. Mitzi says her daughter would do the same thing. It never worked for her either. Yeah. Like, stop messaging me. All right, fingers on the back. Okay. Oh, Kathy, you're so sweet. Kathy says, I have a way of putting ribbons together that she would never think of, but that they look great. Thank you, my friend. Okay. So I'm going to move that over a little bit. I'm going to take the zip tie and smush it to the back. Here we go. Got everything all lined up. Now, if you want a detailed bow tutorial, I have one for you. Reach out to me. I know I'm going fast with this, and I know you're probably like, what the heck is she doing? I have a step-by-step bow tutorial for you, so just let me know. If you're on TikTok, it's in the profile. If you're on Facebook, just reach out. I'll get it to you. I'm gonna tighten that down. Julie says her ribbon stack tries to collapse or blow out when she does this technique. Listen, what I think that you probably would want to do is make sure that you're really, really, really compressing that ribbon in between those dowels. That's probably what's happening. Let's give it a twist on the back. So my front door is red because red is my most favorite color, but it is hard to find designs that can go on a red door. I think this one's going to be great. Fall isn't as hard as some of the other months, other seasons. Ooh, that's a pretty bow. That's really pretty. I love those colors. Don't be afraid of colors, my friend. Don't be afraid. And now, if you're just joining us, this is what we've been making. We layered together swags and greenery to make this cute little thing. Now we're going to add the bow on the top. So I'm just going to lay it down. And take my bind wire. And I'm going to pull my bind wire through some of the branches of the swags, because I don't want my bow just to pop off. Okay. Going to give this a really good twist. Sonia says her door is red as well. Yeah. I love my red door. I wanted it. I like fought for that red door. My husband wasn't too sure about having a red door. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. And it is beautiful. I do love it, but it's kind of hard. I like it. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. We can't just have these on the front like that. We gotta maneuver them back where we want them to be. So I'm gonna take this long tail. I'm going to pull it to the back. Okay. Let me do the other long tail on the other side. Pull it to the back. Oh, Teresa, this is such a pretty color combo, isn't it? So we got those on the back, just like that. I'm gonna take my bow, and I left these really long pieces on my tails because I want to do a little curly action. This has such great wire, and it's fun to do a little bit of curling. That's pretty. Curl that up. Oh yeah, that bow. Beautiful. beautiful. Now let's finish off the back of this just a little bit. I'm gonna pull these forward just a smidge. I'm gonna lay it down gently. And on the back, we don't want to see all of the mechanics, you know. I mean, I'm gonna put this on my front door, but I might end up putting it in my Etsy shop as well. So let's just cover this up just a little bit. Someone is asking, how do I determine the lengths of my tails? I just held it up to the spray that I made and did a little bit of guesstimating. Melissa is asking, is the detailed video posted in our membership group? Not this one, but I'm always looking for ideas, Melissa, to add to our membership. So maybe we'll do one of these as well. Hey Candy, good morning. I have a stash, a leaf stash, and I especially love to keep hydrangea leaves. So I grabbed some out, and I'm going to use these to cover up the back. I think I'm going to turn this one that way. So over here is my hot glue skillet. It is simply a small electric skillet that I fill with Gorilla glue sticks, high temp Gorilla glue sticks. Gonna put some glue on the back of my leaf. I need to turn this up. You want your glue to be the consistency of honey. Not too hot, not too cool. Let me cut off. So these are from the bow that we added. Teresa is asking, can you use a small crock pot? I think a glue skillet, I think a small electric skillet would work best because you can adjust the temperature on the one that I have. I bought a dud one time and there's only one that I recommend now. It's in my Amazon store, or I can come back and leave you a link. But with a crock pot, you don't really have the temperature adjusting ability. So I don't think it would work that great. But you're welcome to try it out. I mean, we always can use things that we've got first before we go out and spend money on something else. I'm a big proponent of that. I don't think that any of us should be going in debt playing with flowers, even though I know we do. All right, let's put that down right there. Hold on, and I'll get my wreath easel. I don't know why I didn't pull that one over already. Hold on, friends. I need to go get my fantastic wreath easel. I love this thing. I got it off of Etsy. It's phenomenal. Just gonna hang that up. Now's when I can play a little bit. Ooh, that's really pretty. I can bring my tails forward just a little bit. I can pull them through some of the branches of the sprays that we've got. Let's do the same over here. Just gonna pull it forward just a little bit. Lovely. Someone is asking, where do I get my grapevines? I actually purchase them from Michael's in bulk. Sometimes they're not great, sometimes they're fantastic. But yeah, I purchase them from Michael's in bulk because it's just easier that way. We are finally getting a Michael's in my small hometown, and I am very excited about that. It opens the end of this month. It's only going to be like 2 miles from me, so that's amazing too. All right, Tammy, thank you so much for answering questions. I know that you're answering questions for people, and I really appreciate you. All right, friends, I am logging off. I'm going to go take some more cold medicine and lay on the couch for a little bit. But let's just talk about what we've done. So today we made a small, simple swag to hang on a front door. This would look really cute in a kitchen. That would look really cute in my kitchen, just on my pantry door. It's just something small and easy to make using the things that we have hanging out in our craft room. I started with this pomegranate spray that I got from Greenery Market. I layered in some ficus, some leaves, made a big, beautiful bow to go on top, and it was really simple. So I hope that you have been inspired to make something beautiful for your home as well. If you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. I would love for you to come join us in my membership. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. We meet once a week and we make beautiful things together, and it's just a wonderful and lovely community. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be back for By Making Monday on Monday. So, bye everyone. I'll see you next time.